Hi aspirants, welcome back to our channel. Now we are going to discuss about the first problem from this model paper. Let us observe the first question. Identify the false statement. First statement is what? In a polygon, the meeting point of pair of sides is a vertex. Okay, so for that, let us take a polygon. Let me take a triangle. It's better to take a triangle. The meeting point of two sides. Okay, if I take side AB and side AC, where they are meeting at a point A. This point is called as vertex. So first statement which is represents a true statement, and sides of polygon or line segments. Yes, these are AB is one side and AC is other side and BC is the third side of this triangle. These sides are line segments. Yes, this is also correct statement. And third statement wants to see a line segment is part of a line. Okay, if I take a line L in this one part, if I take that into if I take 2 points on this line segment like P and Q, and the part of this line which lies between these 2 points PQ, this PQ is said to be as a line segment. So this is also correct statement. Third one also correct. So ultimately fourth one would be wrong. What is the fourth one? Let us observe this. A curve is said to be closed if its ends are disjoints. Ends are disjoints. If it is disjoints, then it is said to be an open. It is not a closure. But they have given that it is a disjoints means it is closure. So that's the reason it is a false statement. Now let us go to the next question. The roots of this quadratic equation 2x square minus 5x plus 3 is equal to 0 are. Okay, we have given a quadratic equation that is 2x square minus 5x plus 3 is equal to 0. By using splitting middle term method, I'm going to factorize it. 2x square minus 3x minus 2x plus 3 is equal to 0. From these, from the first two terms, if I take x as a common, then this can be written as 2x minus 3, but minus 1 as a common, then 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. Again, on taking 2x minus 3 as a common, this can be written as 2x minus 3 of x minus 1 is equal to 0. By using zero product rule, we can write 2x minus 3 is equal to 0 or x minus 1 is equal to 0. From this, x is equal to 3 by 2 or x is equal to 1 you will get. If you observe the answer option, fourth option which is correct for this question. Okay. Now let us see this third question. The slope of the line segment joining the points 4 comma k and 5 comma minus 2 is 6. Then to find the value of k. Okay. So to solve this problem, one must aware a formula which is related to the slope. If a line segment which joins the 2 points at x1 comma y1 and x2 comma y2, and slope of this line segment will be obtained by using this formula n is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Here these given points, first point if I suppose as an 4 comma minus 4 comma k as a x1 comma y1, and second point of 5 comma minus 2 as an x2 comma y2, and slope given as a 6. So in this, if I substitute this, y2 is minus 2 minus k by x2 is 5 minus 4. From this, 6 is equals to minus 2 minus k by 1. To find out a value of k, I'm going to transpose this negative k to other kind of equation. So 6 plus k is equals to minus 2. From this, and transposing this 5 to 6 to other kind, it becomes a negative. So k is equals to minus 2 minus 6. So k is equals to minus 8. So second option is the correct one for this question. Okay. Now let us go with this next question. Observe the following multiplication. In this multiplication, a two-digit number AB is multiplied by 3. Then we get up answer as a CAB, and we the values of letters A, B, C are we are asked to find out. So this multiplication I'm going to write in the form of equation like 42 into 3 is that. This can be written as what 126. So for this, what is the equation form of for this? That is 42 into 3 is equals to 126. In the same manner, for this equation form, that is AB into 3 is equal to CAB, and here what I'm going to use, I'm going to write expanded form of this. So what is expanded form? Let's take 42 as an example. Expanded form of 42 as a 40 plus 2, or this can be written as 4 into 10 plus 2 into 1. Okay, so 2 into 1 we can get. So this is for the expanded form. By using this, a 2-digit number AB's expanded form is as a is in tens place. So 10 into A plus B into 1. This should be multiplied by 3 so that we get as a 3-digit number CAB. As a C is 100 place, this can be written as 100C plus 10A plus B. So, and applying distributive property, 3 into 10A and 3 into B. That can be written as 30A plus 3B gives us 100C plus 10A plus B. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to transpose these A and B terms from the RHS to LHS so that it becomes a 30A plus 3B, and transposing this one to other hand, minus 10A minus B is equals to 100C. So 30A minus 10A, that is 20A plus 2B, that gives you 100C, and taking 2 as a common, 10A plus B gives us a 100C, and transposing this 2 to other hand becomes a divisor. So 10A plus B is equals to 50C will get. Okay. So now what we have to do, we have to apply option verification method. Option verification method we need to apply. So by applying that, we will get a fourth option is the correct one. Okay, which options will satisfy this equation? That would be the answer. So fourth option will be satisfied. So fourth one is the correct one for this question. Okay. Now let us go with the next question. Okay. So which of the following is do not indicate the probability of an event? Probability of event is always lies between 0 and 1. Probability of an event is always it is greater than or equal to 0 or less than the 1. That is the condition. Here 3 by 4, which is 0.75. So it is less than the 1. So it may be, there is a chance that the probability may be as a 3 by 4. And 1.75. 1.75 means what? Its value is greater than the 1. So this option will not be a chances of having a probability. So second option is a correct one. Okay, now let us see this next question. Now, if a line intersects the two concentric circles with the center O at A, B, C, D respectively, we are asked to find out a relation between the A, B and C, D. For that, let me draw the two circles with the same center as a O. Okay, if I take a line A, B, this is O, C, D. So, from this, we should find out the values of relation between the A, B and C, D. So, if you take that OA, OA is the radius of a outer circle, and OD is also radius of a outer circle. In the same manner, what we know, OB is a radius of inner circle and OC is radius of outer circle. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to subtract these two equations. That means equation 1 minus equation 2, that is OA minus OB. Say LHS minus LHS and RHS minus RHS, OD minus OC. Okay, from O to A, OB if I subtract, what we get? We get it as an AB. And from OD, if you subtract OC, we get it as an CD. So AB is equal to CD. This is the relation between this AB and CD. So first option is the correct one for this question. Okay. Now let us move to the next question. The least number that must be added to the 7,380 to get a perfect square. So for this, I'm going to find out square root of it by using the division method. So firstly, we need to take two digits as one group. From the first group is what? 73. What is the nearest perfect square that can be subtracted from the 73? That is 64. So whose square root is 64? That is, what is the square root of 64? That is 8. So we should take a 8 here and here, and you should add 8 to it, then it becomes 16, and subtracting this 64 from the 73 we get a 9 and bring down the 80. Then after 16, what number should be placed so that the product will be nearer and greater than this 980? Why we should take 980? Because as a 7,380 is not a perfect square, we should add some other number to it to make it a perfect square. That means whatever required perfect square should be greater than this 7,380. So if I take that 16 after 6, Okay, 16 after 6. Then what is the product of this? This product will be as a 996, which is very much closer to it. So 6 here also we should take 6. So this product, okay, that is 996, and subtracting it you will get with a minus 16. That means what? Required number 7380 is a 16 spot that shorter than the, it's a nearest perfect square. That means what should we do? If we add 16 to it, it becomes a perfect square. So required number to be added to this number is 16. That is of second option is the correct one for this question. Now let us go to the next question. If 3 to the power of 2x plus 1 is equal to 2 to the power of 3x plus 3, then value of x we are asked to find out. We have given that 3 to the power of 2x plus 1, that gives you 2 to the power of x plus 3. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to applying the log on both sides, taking log on both sides. So this can be written as log 3 to the power of 2x plus 1. Okay, that can be written as log 2 to the power of x plus 3. So this power rule, by applying power rule, this can be written as 2x plus 1 times of log 3 can be written as x plus 3 times of log 2, and applying a distributive property again. So 2x into log 3, 2x log 3 plus 1 into log 3, that is log 3, and here x into log 2, x log 2 plus 3 into log 2. Okay, what we need to do, we need to find out the value of x. So x term I'm going to transpose to the other hand, and this place log 3 to other hand of the equation. So 2x of log 3 minus x log 2, that gives you 3 log 2 minus log 3. Okay, so I'm taking x as a common, 2 times of log 3 minus log 2, that gives you 3 log 2 minus log 3. So, and transposing this multiply to other hand, it becomes a divisor, so that x is equals to 3 log 2 minus log 3 by 2 log 3 minus log 2. Okay, so if you observe the answer options, you can go with this fourth option is the correct one for this question. Okay, now let us go ahead with the next question. The value of sine square 15 degrees plus sine square 75 degrees by tan square 60 degrees plus tan square cot square 30 degrees minus 1 by 2 times of sec 35 into sine 55 degrees is. Okay, so firstly, in the first term, whatever numerator is there, sine square 15 degrees is there, and sine square 75 degrees is there, and we know that sine 75 degrees can be written as cos 15 degrees by using this complementary angles. Sine 90 minus theta is equals to cos theta. By using this rule, I can write a sine square 75 degrees. That is sine 75 can be written as sine 90 minus 15. So this can be written as cos 15. By using this rule, numerator, I can write it as sine square 15 degrees plus this sine square 45 degrees can be written as cos square 15 degrees by tan 60 value is root 3. So root 3 the whole square. In the same manner, cot 60 value is also root 3. Root 3 the whole square minus 1 by 2 times of this sum sec 35 degrees. Sec 35 degrees can be written as cosec 35 degrees, cosec 55 degrees. So this can be written as cosec 55 degrees into sine 55 degrees. Okay, so we know that sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1 by, this is root square get cancelled. So 1 by 6 minus 1 by 2 times of cosec 55 degrees can be written as 1 by sine 55 degrees. Cosec is the reciprocal of sine. So into sine 55 degrees, and multiplying this you will get as a 1. So answer is what? 1 by 6 minus 1 by 2. So LCM is 6. So 1 minus 3, that is minus 2 by 6, that is minus 1 by 3 is the answer. So fourth option is the correct one for this question. Okay, now let us go ahead with the next question. In the next question, we have given the ascending order of these numbers 3 by 11, 8 by 5, 1 by 2, and 5 by 7. So let us write this value of 3 by 11 in the decimal form. The approximate value of this as a 2 0.27, and 1 by 2 value we know it as a 0.5, and 5 by 7 value as a 0.71, and what else we have? 8 by 5. 8 by value is what? 1 by 6 approximate values is okay. So now in this we can suppose we can take that shortest one as a 0.27, that is 3.3 by 11. So shortest one is what? 3 by 11 is less than the 1 by 2, less than the 5 by 7, is less than the 8 by 5. So what is ascending order? 3 by 11 comma 1 by 2 comma 5 by 7 comma next 8 by 5. That is the third option is the correct one. Now